Introducing first, accompanied by her tag team partner, Gigi Gianni from New Orleans, Louisiana, and BK Rhythm.
Welcome to WOW fans. Nigel Zane here at the announce booth along with my broadcast partner, David McLean, and we are kicking things off here at WOW with singles competition. David, BK Rhythm, and of course Gigi Gianni, two of the lumberjacks from last week's main event. David, we still didn't have a decision between those two teams, Pink and Swag, and Miami Sweet Heat. Of course, the action spilling into the backstage area. But we are set for singles competition, and we have got a lot of great action still to come here on WOW.
And her opponent from Brazil is Gabriella Cruz.
Gabriella Cruz making her way down to the ring. She was also a participant in that lumberjack match. But tonight, it's all about singles competition in this opening contest. Also, David, in action coming up a little bit later on tonight. Big Rigs and Bourbon, the former WOW World Tag Team Champions, finally have a shot to face the Environmentalists. That's coming up in just a little while with more action still to come. Now we're going to hear a rap from BK Rhythm.
Wow! Wow! Okay. Pipe down, everybody. Everyone here came to see me talk and put a beat down on the new girl on the block. And after this beatdown, I'll take a bow. Send you back to Brazil with a loss. Welcome to WOW.
That's not much of a welcome at all.
Gabriella has not won a singles match yet in WOW. She's made an impact, but hasn't gotten the victory yet.
Of course, last time we saw her. That's right, David. Last time we saw Gabriella, she was in trios action. Of course, Gabriella Cruz, a black belt in judo and jiu-jitsu.
Well, I've noted in the past that Gigi Gianni and BK Rhythm have the skill sets to be a great singles competitor, each respectfully. And this is an opportunity to showcase what I've been talking about. But of course, Gabriella Cruz has to contend not only with BK on the inside, but she's accompanied by Gigi on the outside.
Cradle pin by Cruz on BK Rhythm, getting 2 counts, but not enough for the 3, David. Gabriella Cruz, new here at WOW Women Wrestling with that leg sweep, but lightning quick, David, and has proven to be quite a force here in WOW. Even though she's not been able to notch up several victories, David, she certainly has had impressive showings. And when you're coming here to WOW and you're a new superhero, judo throws like that, there's maybe a little bit of a learning curve. But now, Gabriella Cruz kicking out and looking to notch her way up the ladder here in WOW, along with all of our other great superheroes, including BK. Wait a minute, David.
There's Gigi getting into the action and disrupting it vis-a-vis, taking the attention off of Gabriella from the ring action. And BK not able to score a 3 count, though, on that opportunity.
No, she was not. And now, forearm shot right into the top of the back of Gabriella Cruz, who grew up in Manaus, Brazil. Now BK Rhythm dropping Cruz
her down
right in the middle of the ring. BK Rhythm with that patented elbow drop right into the chest of Gabriella Cruz. And again, still can't take out Cruz, David. Cruz just has too much determination, too much heart. And now, BK Rhythm and Gigi Gianni with the album cover to Gabriella Cruz. But the fans here in the building solidly behind Cruz, David, is Gigi Gianni on the outside, assisting BK Rhythm.
Taking that throat right across the second rope. The Brazilian tossed into the... Look at that sunset flip, Nigel!
Could this be it, David? Sunset flip? No. BK Rhythm kicks out, and David, you want to talk about a lot of great action still to come. Trios competition. David, that WOW Trios Championship the champions. Top tier, Coach Campanelli, Candy Crush, and Gloria Glitter defending the Trios Championship tonight against Chainsaw, Daisy Lane, and Fury. More on that in a little bit, David. Right now, BK Rhythm just bending that neck of Gabriella Cruz. Not a comfortable position to be in, if you ask me. BK looking to get a submission victory now on Gabriella Cruz. Cruz, though, fighting her way back up, but quickly cut off by BK Rhythm. BK Rhythm sending Cruz into the ropes, who ducks the clothesline attempt, and now the Fez Press, a signature move of Cruz, quickly becoming one of our fan favorites, as you can hear the WOW fans here in the WOW Arena. Oh my, what a kick from Gabriella Cruz. That jiu-jitsu is paying off. And now the black belt sends the two knees right into the chest, followed up by those double boots into the chest of BK Rhythm.
Right on the ropes. Gabriella Cruz is here in WOW.
Gabriella Cruz with the Casador. Wait a second, caught by BK Rhythm, but Cruz, wait a second. Quick pinfall, oh yeah!
Yes!
Gabriella Cruz, David, picks up her first single victory here in WOW, and she can't believe it. Big, oh no!
Your winner, Gabriella Cruz.
Gigi, Gianni, and BK Rhythm doing what they do best, ganging up on their opponents. Cruz got the victory, and BK Rhythm, Gianni can't say, oh, Cruz! With two boots from BK Rhythm and Gigi, Gianni.
Your winner, Gabriella Cruz. Introducing first, from the great outdoors, Scout Parker and Sprout Greens, the Environmentalists.
Oh, wait a second, David. Scout Parker, you can see that the stick she's holding is the one that she stole, David.
From Jessie Jones.
That's right, and Big Rig Betty, the stick of their mentor, of course, Pops, as they affectionately call him, Tracy Smothers, and now, almost making a mockery of it, is Scout Parker and Sprout Greens. And I don't know if that's necessarily the best game plan going into this matchup, David, with these two, Big Rig and Jessie Jones.
Sprout Green, who you know was tied up to that oil field in a protest. They'd like to get rid of all the cabs and cars and gas.
And their opponents from Jackson, Tennessee, and Bardstown, Kentucky, respectively, is Big Rig Betty and Jessie Jones.
And here come the Big Rig and Jessie.
And there you have it, a fast start here. You've got Big Rig and Jessie Jones, who love to hunt animals and eat possum stew. And you got the Environmentalists, who don't eat animals of any kind, and they only eat their vegetables.
But moreover than that, we have Big Rigs and Bourbon facing now Scout and Sprout, who stole, David, that stick and have made things personal. And of course, before that, Scout and Sprout attacking Jessie Jones now with the target practice, by the way, on Scout Parker, and beat them up with those protest signs, David. That's how we got to the first match between these two. And of course, it was Scout and Sprout who got the victory in the first round. But Jessie Jones and Big Rig Betty looking to avenge that loss, David.
Yes, and Sprout and Scout, who are right now in trouble, and they love strict rules about plastic and plastic straws, etc. And Big Rig and Jessie, as you know, Nigel, they don't like any rules.
None at all, David.
And they drive big trucks.
They do, the gasoline
And they use
guzzlers.
those fossil fuels, baby. And Sprout and Scout want to get rid of them. This is two contrasts of not only wrestling styles, but personal lifestyles.
Now Jessie Jones and Big Rig Betty with those wild-eyed elbows. And now double elbow from Jones and Big Rig as Jessie Jones picks up Scout Parker. Oh, with the eye rake.
You know, Scout, who does that neck breaker on Jessie Jones and Sprout. Nigel, I know you use Postmates all the time. They'd like to have all your food and even big cargo all delivered on bicycles.
They might want that now as Jessie Jones being slingshotted right into that turnbuckle, David. Sprout Green's just following up now and hammering away on Jessie Jones. David, this is an emotional matchup for Jones and Big Rig. Sprout Green's going for the cover, but Jessie Jones kicking out with force on that pin attempt. Sprout now sending the head of Jessie Jones into the corner of the Environmentalists. Now Scout Parker being sent right into Jessie Jones, and Sprout follows up with a splash as well. Scout Parker seems confident of herself right now. She's choking Jessie Jones out on that second rope. The count being administered by our official here, Chris Massey. Now as Scout Parker says, reduce. And I think we know what's coming here, the 3 steps to saving the planet, reuse. And Scout Parker calling for the 3rd one. Will she be able to hit the recycle? Oh, wow. What a kick to the side of the head of Jessie Jones. Now Scout Parker going for the cover. And I think that they hit, I think Big Rig and Jessie Jones hit Scout Parker so hard, that hair clip's just falling right out. Snap suplex.
Nicely done by Scout.
Scout goes for the cover on Jessie Jones, but Jones not being put away that easy, David. The former Wild World Tag Team Champions, Big Rigs and Bourbon, staying in this matchup now. Suplex attempt blocked twice in a row now. And now Jessie Jones going for the inside cradle.
Nigel, where's the referee? I think that's a 3 count.
Referee Chris Massey, though, distracted by Scout Parker, and clearly Jessie Jones had Sprout down for way past a 3 count, but now Jones in the corner of the Environmentalists once again.
Look at the Environmentalists!
Double suplex. Scout Parker going for the cover. Big Rig Betty in to break up the count.
Scout has cut the ring off. I've got to hand it to him. Sprout and Scout are making a strong tag team here in WOW. And they're trying to take Jessie Jones over. She's wobbly. Jessie's wobbly, and now Sprout takes her down.
Sprout Greens has the former Wild World Tag Team Champion Jessie Jones. Middle of the ring with the camel clutch applied, David. Not a good place. Wait a second. What did Sprout get out of her? Wait, she got something out of her gear. It's broccoli.
What's she trying to do?
It's broccoli, David.
She wants her to eat her vegetables.
The vegan vigilante now slamming the face of Jessie Jones into broccoli. Boy, that's a statement I never thought I meant.
Oh, Jessie spit it out. She spit the broccoli out. Not everyone likes to eat their vegetables, Nigel.
Apparently not Jessie Jones, who spit out that broccoli like Muda would the mist back in the day now. As Big Rig Betty now lighting up Scout Parker. Clothesline, back elbow, and now there we see that Southern special. The Southern Sampler now by Big Rig. And
Big
she catches
Betty,
Scout Parker.
who we all got to remember has lost her daughter to Lana Starr. And now Sprout pulls out Big Rig Betty. But Big Rig Betty gives her a right hook. The referee is trying to contain Jessie Jones. And Sprout is taken to the mat by Big Rig Betty.
Big Rig Betty in the ring. She's got Scout Parker.
She hit her with the
that they
stick.
stole.
She hit her with the stick.
Scout
And now
Parker.
Jessie's been hit with the stick
No.
too. The wooden
just 2 weeks ago that Daisy Lane became the target of Top Tier. We saw it, David. We just saw the replay as we were coming back from commercial break. That footage, David, upsetting, of course.
Very upsetting, and I didn't like it. That's all I can say about it. But as we can see, little Daisy's head has been stitched to the body of little Daisy.
Fury said it was kind of metal in a way.
Well,
Trying to make the most out of a bad situation.
Fury kind of liked it, but when she saw little Daisy put her head right on her shoulder, she felt the sympathy for little Daisy.
And their opponents from San Francisco, California, St. Paul, Minnesota, and the Glitter Aerobics Academy of Beverly Hills, respectively, your Wow World Trios Tag Team Champions, Coach Campanelli, Candy Crush, and Gloria Glitter. They are Top Tier.
Well, Top Tier is nowhere to be found. Coach Campanelli's on. Hey, look at who came in from the back. Look who's come in from the back. We got to ring the bell. Timekeeper. Candy Crush and Glitter came in from the back, and they are jamming away, giving an advantage to Coach Campanelli and Top Tier in this trios battle. And why are they battling? It's for the head of little Daisy, the dog.
And not only that, David, it's for the Wow World Trios Championship. Of course, like we said 2 weeks ago, Top Tier targeting little Daisy Lane. And when Chainsaw found out about that and saw the head of little Daisy ripped off, she tore throughout the entire arena. And then she sent all of the members of Top Tier down to the canvas with a choke slam, David, making her message loud and clear. Obviously, Top Tier looking for an early advantage in this matchup, but didn't really get one despite the attack from behind, David.
Well, Fury's going to town on Gloria Glitter, and no aerobics right now is going to help her. Fury having the sympathy for little Daisy, and Daisy herself, as I noted earlier. Chainsaw, she wants vengeance, she wants revenge. That upset her tremendously as she ran through the arena looking for Top Tier, coming out to the ringside area and almost demolishing them out sight. And then, of course, little Daisy came down and joined her with Fury. But the head was not connected to Daisy. The head had been ripped apart by Candy Crush. Candy Crush, you gotta wonder, what's driving her? Why is she so mean? Why is she so vicious? Crush once would have rebuked this behavior that she showed. Crush has become the most evil villain, if you ask me, in tearing that head off of little Daisy.
And Coach Campanelli and Candy Crush, as you mentioned, one of the worst villains I've ever seen, David, with that knee lift to little Daisy Lane. Coach Campanelli hooking the leg of Daisy Lane, the former, by the way, Pep Riley, who was in Team Spirit with Coach Campanelli.
And that's right, and Coach Campanelli decided to bench her, put her on the bench with Ariel Sky and others, and take matters into her own hands and form what eventually is right now the trios champions of the world, Top Tier. And you gotta wonder what's in Coach's mind and Crush's mind. I mean, Candy Crush had her boxing gloves destroyed. I can't believe she's so vicious now. Couldn't she have sympathy? But no sympathy shown whatsoever as she ripped that head right off of the doll. And now she's banging little Daisy's head back and forth, back and forth.
Candy Crush with that left arm of little Daisy Lane. And Candy Crush, David, can be so dangerous. Daisy Lane just reaching for a rope. but so far away as our official referee Max Padillo checking in on Daisy Lane. Candy Crush, take a look at the face of Candy Crush. Just so much anger and aggression.
Well, Coach Campanelli put the team together. She saw the potential for greatness, and you gotta hand it to her. She's delivered the greatness.
Oh my! And Daisy Lane says, I bite back!
She's biting. She's biting Crush. Crush is gonna need some ice on the bite tonight.
Candy Crush tagging out to her partner, Coach Campanelli, in this WOW World Trios Championship match. Coach Campanelli continuing to tear away at Daisy Lane, who tries to reverse that Irish whip. But Coach Campanelli not gonna have any of it. Now Daisy Lane with the Casador. And can Daisy Lane make it to her corner and tag in with either Fury or Chainsaw? Daisy Lane so close. And yes, the tag into Chainsaw. Chainsaw in. Coach Campanelli goes down with the clothesline.
Look how quickly and easily she threw Coach to the corner, and now Glitter, and she's biting Candy Crush's fingers. The fingers that tore the head off of little Daisy.
That's right.
How symbolic is that?
And now, like a freight train, 3 stacked deep, Chainsaw, we can have new Trios champions. You can feel it. The fans can feel it.
The championship titles could be around 3 new waists.
And now,
The airplane spin.
Chainsaw, Daisy Lane with the graveyard splash.
Crush got her knee up. As that Daisy came down, Crush had her knee up, and it caught Daisy.
And Top Tier somehow escapes narrowly with the WOW World Trios Championship. And now, Chainsaw checking in on little Daisy Lane, along with Fury.
Top Tier gets the victory by Candy Crush's knee, hitting Daisy right in the chin.
I don't care if you have a big bad monster. I don't care if you have crazy Daisy Lane or if you have Metal Fury. You 3 never stood a chance against the greatest team in all of professional wrestling. And you 3 will never be the Trio Tag Team Champions because we are Top Tier!
They were moments away from losing it.
Winners and still WOW World Trios Tag Team Champions, Coach Campanelli, Candy Crush, and Gloria Glitter. They are Top Tier. Introducing first, from the harsh Australian outback, it's Genesis!
Welcome back, fans, to WOW and our main event. Genesis set to take on Santana Garrett. Of course, David, before we went to break, we heard from Chainsaw, Daisy Lane, and Fury. And they said the feud with Top Tier, David, is not over. Not by a long shot.
I wouldn't suspect so, because they didn't get what they wanted. A clear revengeance for ripping the head off a little Daisy. But boy, I tell you, if that knee didn't come up from Crush, we would have had new Trios champions.
We were so close, David, to seeing the WOW Trios champions be defeated and end that 49-week streak of being the WOW World Trios champions. And speaking of champions, David, Genesis in the ring with the nunchucks. She believes that she needs to get a WOW World Championship title shot, David. She's been demanding the title shot, becoming more and more violent and vicious each week.
And her opponent from Ocala, Florida, former WOW World Champion, Santana Garrett!
These 2 competitors want victory. They want to have a shot at the gold. both of them have had it. Both were in the over-the-top rope elimination battle royal that the Classmaster won. Then, Tormenta, being the champion of WoW, unfortunately taken out of action with that shoulder injury, which luckily wasn't a fracture. Thank heavens, the prayers were answered for Tormenta, but Tormenta is healing that shoulder that was popped out, and boy, was she in pain, Nigel.
It was a gruesome scene, David.
Oh, I was upset. I'm tongue-tied thinking about it. But these two competitors know if they can win here tonight, they've got the shot to get that gold. And they have been fiercely, single-mindedly after it.
Genesis set to take on Santana Garrett, David, and like you mentioned, both with aspirations to wear the WoW gold, put it around their waist. And David, of course, the line is still gonna line up for title shots. Tormenta taking that time to recover from the injury, but I know as soon as she's able to get back in the ring, one of these two competitors is gonna get that shot with Tormenta, no doubt about it.
They both lock up, and they're both sizing each other up.
Genesis and Santana, David, as you mentioned, kind of in a feeling out process now as Genesis using the hair of Santana. Backing her into the corner now, Santana showing her test of strength. Genesis being sent across the ring, arm drag takeover by the former WoW World Champion now. Sweeping the legs, jackknife pin by Garrett now on Genesis. 2 counts, says referee Charlie Wu. And what a night this has been. Of course, the WoW World Trios champions, top tier, retaining their titles in an unbelievable happening. Chainsaw, I thought, had that choke slam and the victory. But again, they'll live to fight another day as the team of Chainsaw, Daisy Lane and Fury said it's not over. And of course, speaking of things not being over, how about the Environmentalists picking up that win over Big Rig and Jessie Jones?
Well, they used that stick to gain the victory. That wasn't too fair.
I want to encourage and remind our fans to, of course, check us out on WoW Superheroes, our YouTube page, and our social media platforms now as Genesis goes for the cover on Garrett. If you missed anything, that's a great way to get all caught up on everything WoW. That's at WoW Superheroes on any social media platform now as Genesis going for the legs of Santana Garrett.
And Santana fighting her way, trying to keep those legs from being now in the position they're in with Genesis. Santana was not able to scoot herself back fast enough. She knew if she was in trouble, she didn't want to be in the center of the ring where she is. She just couldn't make it fast enough. Genesis kept her in the middle of the ring.
Take a look at that torque that Genesis has, not only punishing the leg, but the ankle of Santana Garrett. Santana Garrett, though, figuring out a counter, getting the shoulders of Genesis down for a 2 count. Genesis shot right into the midsection of Santana Garrett, saying, yeah, you got me down for 2 seconds, but I'm gonna make sure that that doesn't happen again. Spinning heel kick from Genesis, followed up by the forearm shot and the X-choke, David.
Choking away on Santana's Genesis. Our official pulling Genesis off of Santana Garrett.
Genesis. Forearm shot and now a snapmare to Santana Garrett. Genesis came with a game plan to rip apart at the body parts of Santana Garrett. The X-choke now on Garrett. Genesis looking to take away that momentum and pace that Garrett brings to the ring. Genesis, no doubt about it, has been studying Garrett leading into this matchup this week. And Garrett trying to fight her way back into this contest. But Genesis now with that X-lung blower possibly ended the chances of Garrett winning this matchup. It could very well. No. David, just so close. Santana Garrett, though, a lot of heart. Somehow Garrett had the wherewithal to get that shoulder up, David, and stay in this contest. Genesis saying, right now, I'll show you. Going all the way up top
There's the leg twisting off the third rope with nobody home.
Corkscrew leg drop, misses, and Genesis now paying a severe price. And this is an open door, if you will, for Santana Garrett to get back in this matchup. A much-needed few seconds to catch her breath and to get back in this contest, David. This is our main event here on WOW. We thank you so much for joining us. Genesis
Rushed
eats
the
the back
former
elbow.
champ, and she ate it just like you said, Nigel, eating that elbow, and now eating the foot as Santana Garrett is regrouping.
Garrett ducks that clothesline attempt from Genesis, sending Genesis down to the canvas with her own clothesline. And we've seen this before, David. Santana Garrett, back handspring elbow. It connects, and Genesis is feeling it now.
She tried to push Santana off, didn't get the momentum she had hoped and wanted. Santana returns, and now she's got Santana's got Genesis, but Genesis held onto the rope.
The rise and shine from Santana Garrett right into the chest of Genesis, who's knocked down by the super kick. Santana gets the victory in tonight's main event and etches her name, David, in the list of challengers for Tormenta when she returns.
Nothing more than what she wanted tonight, and nothing more than what Genesis did not want.
Go!